Okay, so let me just drop some words of juiciness on you, of positivity. I just want to blow some sunshine up your ass right now, because if you're the person who's super stuck right now, if you are in this space where you can't get out of your own shit, and I have been there and it feels horrible, if you are stuck as fuck, if you are mired in bullshit, if you are emotionally in a place where you can't get out of, here's what I want to say to you. And this is coming from my heart because I've been there. It feels like shit. It feels like agony. It feels like you will never get out, right? So here's what I want to say to you. Here's what I want to remind you, because sometimes we can't remember when we're in the dark places. We actually can't remember all of the wisdom that we have. And sometimes we just need somebody to say, hey, I'm going to remind you of something that you already know. I'm just going to remind you because I know you need a hand right now, just like I needed a hand 3 days ago when I was in the same place. So here it is. Keep working your tools. I know that sounds annoyingly simple, and maybe you're going to be like, fuck you, Sophie. That's so unhelpful. Thank you so much for being a total downer. But here's what I mean. So we all have the tools that we go for, right? So you're feeling in the shit, and maybe your thing is running, or your thing is like I got to work out, or your thing is getting out for a walk, or your thing is meditating, or your thing is drinking wine, or your thing is binging out on Netflix, whatever it is. And this is a judgment-free zone. I love all of those things. Sometimes what happens when we're stuck as fuck, we try one tool and it doesn't work, and we're like, fuck this, I'm just gonna sit here until the world ends, or until somehow magically I snap out of this. Put your hand up if you've ever done that. Okay. So here's what I want to remind you of. You keep using your tools until they work, because the thing is that sometimes the first tool doesn't work. Sometimes the thing that you go to all the time doesn't work. And you don't know why. And you know what? We don't even know why. We don't have to know why. Who cares why? Because we don't care about the why. We care about the you. I care about you. We care about us. We go to the next tool. So you tried the working out and you finish your workout and you're still fucking bitchy and sour and you're still in the shit. And instead of saying, fuck this, I guess I'm just in the shit for the next few weeks, you say, okay, man, that sucks. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna try my next tool, number 2 tool. So you try your number 2 tool. Maybe there's like kind of a moment where you feel kind of good and a bit of it eases up, but it's not enough. And you're like, fuck this. I'm just gonna leave it. It's not worth the effort. Nothing is gonna change this. This is unshakable, this moment. I just need a thunderbolt coming from heaven to get me out of it. And then you try the 3rd tool. Here's the thing. Sometimes the first tool doesn't work. Sometimes the second tool doesn't work. Sometimes the 3rd tool doesn't work. Sometimes you will have a day or 2 or 3 or 5 when you are working all your tools. You're getting out your checklist and you're like, boom, workout, did shit. Meditation, did shit. Drinking wine, did shit. Watching Netflix, did shit. Reaching out to a friend, okay, something, a little bit something. Dance party, okay, a little bit something. And you are going to find the tool. And there is a accumulation of success. There is shifting that is happening that you might not even feel yet, but it's happening. Every tool that you do, it's happening. And you're working and you're committing and you're gonna come to the place where all the tools that you have done work and you're like, oh my God, now I feel awesome. And it's gonna have been all that work that you did because you hung in there and you remembered that you just got to keep on using the tools. If it doesn't work, you use the next one. If it doesn't work, you use the next one. If that one doesn't work and you've come to the end of all your tools, you get into your Creatrix and you're like, what would work? What should I try next? What haven't I done yet? I know how hard this is. I know that when you are in the shit, it can feel like it is absolutely immovable. And it can feel like it will be up to the cycle of the moon, or like, I don't know, some sort of magical fairy godmother for you to get out of there. And you just throw up your hands and say, I'm just gonna be a fucking bitch, depressed, doubtful, and full of a sense of failure for the next 5 days. Or the next 5 months. But I'm here to remind you, I'm like your little angel of reminder. Keep using the tools. Keep using the tools. Keep using the tools. That one doesn't work, use another one. That one doesn't work, use another one. That one doesn't work, use another one. And along the way, be so loving with yourself. Be so compassionate. Just accept that you're in the shit. Surrender to it. Even as you're making your way out of it, surrender to it. Take sweet care of your body, sweet care of your heart, yourself, and you will find your way out. You will find your way out. And I'll be on the other side. Or maybe I'll be in the shit with you. I don't know. I don't know, because it's Thursday, so I don't know what's going to happen. And here's the other thing I want to say. Getting into stuck as fuck is human. It is not a question of if it will happen. It is just a question of when it will happen. So now that we know it's going to happen, that's cool. We can anticipate that it's going to happen. We can know that it's not a sign that we are failing or that we shouldn't be moving forward or that we have made a mistake or that we are wrong. We're just like, oh, here I am, stuck as fuck. What does Sophie say? What does Sophie say? And what do I already know? What do I already know? What do I already know? Okay, work the tools. Work the tools. First one didn't work. Next one. Next, 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 next. I had a day of really working tools. No, it was about 2 or 3 days, but there was one intense day. Here's all the things that I did, okay? I went for a walk and talked to myself, as I like to do. I had a hot bath and listened to a really pleasurable call of a course that I was involved in. I had dance parties. I worked out. I screamed. I sobbed. I locked myself in the bathroom. I went on to another call where I was so stuck, I jumped out in halfway. I was like, this is not working for me. Fine. I went on to Facebook groups. I reached out to an individual and told her how I was feeling. So, okay, 10 tools over, there's probably even some that I'm missing. 10 tools over, say, 2 or 3 days. And at a certain point, after I finished a dance workout, I thought, oh my God, I feel fucking amazing. Totally turned the corner. And I'm laughing because, I guess this is how I spend my days, just working tools. So, if you're stuck as fuck, you're totally fine. You're not wrong. You're not broken. You're not a failure. Great news, you're human and you're awesome. And all you're gonna do is accept where you are. You're gonna surrender to it, and then you're gonna move your way through it, and you're gonna work all your tools, all your freaking tools. And if you have to make up some new tools, you're gonna make up some new tools. And if a tool doesn't work, you're gonna try another tool. And if a tool doesn't work, you're gonna try another tool. And that tool doesn't work, you're gonna try another tool. And you're just gonna keep on going. And you're gonna be sweet to yourself, you're gonna be loving to yourself, and if you beat my record of 10 plus tools, in that amount of time. I want you to tell me, because then you will be the queen. Which will be fun, because then the next time both of us are stuck as fuck, we can do it together. Okay, let me know. Is this helpful to you? Did it make you feel warm and fuzzy? If it did, give me some fuzzy fingers in whatever way you desire. I would love to know that. In the meantime, you fucking rock. I say yes to all that you are. I say yes to all that you desire. And I say yes to all that you are capable of. You're awesome. I'll see you later.